What if a creature smaller than your thumb could shatter glass with sound? Meet the pistol shrimp. Its claw snap creates bubbles that reach 8,800 degrees Fahrenheit, hotter than the sun's surface. The pressure surge hits 8,000 times Earth's atmosphere in just 1/60th of a second. This sonic strike can kill prey instantly from 3 feet away without ever touching them. But here's what truly blows minds. The collapsing bubble produces light through sonoluminescence. Scientists still can't explain how such tiny creatures harness this cosmic-level energy. What if a mammal's bill could detect electric fields 100 times weaker than an AA battery? Their bill contains 40,000 electroreceptors, sensors that pick up the tiniest muscle twitches of hidden prey. They can sense electric fields as weak as 0.00000001 volts per centimeter. That's like spotting a spark from a mile away in total darkness. In pitch-black rivers, they hunt 12 to 15 prey items per minute, without ever opening their eyes. Here's the twist: they're one of only 2 mammals with this power, and they evolved it completely separately from electric fish. Nature's engineering marvel or evolutionary accident? Science still debates how this duck-billed wonder became an electric hunter. How did evolution create such a perfect predator? What if a bite could keep your blood from clotting for 24 hours? Their saliva contains draculin, 10 times more effective at preventing clotting than heparin, the strongest human-made anticoagulant. They can drink up to 1.4 times their body weight in blood during a single feeding, all without triggering a clot. Scientists have studied these anticoagulants for over 50 years, leading to breakthroughs in stroke and heart attack treatments. But here's the twist: they don't need to feed daily. The anticoagulants let them drink blood undetected for weeks at a time. Nature's deadliest bloodsuckers might just hold the key to saving human lives. What other secrets hide in the night? What if your body could regrow a limb in 180 days, perfectly, without scarring? These Mexican mole salamanders regrow entire limbs, spinal cords, and even 50% of their hearts in just 60 days. They live 12 to 14 years without visible aging while filtering 10 liters of water hourly through those feathery gills. But here's the real shocker: they regenerate optic nerves, something humans lose forever after birth. Scientists are unraveling these secrets. Could this tiny superhero hold the key to human regeneration? What if a creature could punch faster than a .22 caliber bullet? These ocean warriors strike at 23 meters per second, 2,300 times faster than your fastest punch. Each smash delivers 1,500 newtons of force, enough to crack aquarium glass like it's tissue paper. Their eyes detect 16 color wavelengths, while humans barely manage 3. But here's what truly blows minds: their punch creates a bubble hotter than the sun's surface. At 8,000 degrees Fahrenheit, this miniature nuclear explosion vaporizes prey before they hit the water. How did evolution craft such a perfect weapon of mass destruction? What if Earth suddenly froze for a century? Imagine every drop of water turning to ice, and yet, some lifeforms would barely notice. Tardigrades can survive 30-plus years without a single drop of water, shriveling into near-undead husks until revival. They withstand 1,000 times more radiation than humans, enough to kill us in minutes, yet they thrive. These microscopic warriors survive temperatures from -328 degrees Fahrenheit to 300 degrees Fahrenheit, colder than space, hotter than volcanoes. And they've been found in Earth's stratosphere at 100,000 plus feet, surviving near space conditions with no air. What else are these microscopic marvels capable of? The universe might hold the answer. What if a bug could launch scalding jets at 10 feet per second? This tiny warrior mixes hydrogen peroxide and quinone in its abdomen, creating a 100 degrees Celsius boiling spray that can scald predators. It ejects the chemical in pulses up to 500 times per minute, faster than most machine guns. The jet reaches 10 feet per second and stays accurate within a 90-degree arc, better than any insect its size. Engineers study this reaction to design self-cooling microchips, nature's perfect pressure valve. Next time you see a beetle, remember, some bugs are chemical ninjas. What if a lizard's venom could save lives and paralyze predators in an instant? This 24-inch, 60 centimeters, reptile packs venom 100 times more potent than a cobra's, enough to immobilize predators or inspire science. Living 20-plus years in the wild, it survives droughts by storing fat in its thick, bead-like tail, nature's built-in survival pack. But here's the twist. Its venom's unique compound powers a diabetes drug that lowers blood sugar 300% better than insulin. One creature, two superpowers, weapon and medicine. What else hides in plain sight? What if a fish could power your phone and paralyze sharks? This electric marvel generates 220 volts, enough to light up 10 bulbs at once. Its electric field stretches 1.5 meters, stunning prey before they even know danger's near. It hunts with pulses 50 times faster than a human blink, nature's ultimate electrical sniper. But here's what shocks even scientists. Its electric organs contain 700,000 specialized cells. More than any other electric fish on the planet. Imagine what we could invent if we mastered that power. What if a fish could survive 93 degrees Fahrenheit water for 80 years, and only one pool on Earth? These tiny fish live exclusively in a 100-foot deep desert pool in Nevada. Their entire species depends on this single oasis. In 1975, their population plummeted to just 38 fish, but conservation efforts now sustain over 300 adults. Their eggs take 72 days to hatch, 3 times longer than most fish, in water hotter than a typical bathtub. And here's the mind-blowing twist. They lay eggs only on a 12-foot deep rock shelf. Change that spot, and the species could vanish forever. What if humanity's greatest conservation stories hide in the most unlikely places? What if a lizard could survive 2 years without food? This desert marvel's venom is 3 times more potent than a cobra's per weight, yet it hasn't evolved to kill prey. When it does strike, the Gila Monster can eat 1/3 its body weight in one meal, up to 2 pounds of eggs or small mammals. With this feast or famine strategy, they live over 20 years, the longest living desert lizard on Earth. But here's the twist. Their saliva contains a hormone now used in life-saving diabetes treatments. Nature's deadliest becomes medicine's most valuable. What other secrets hide in the wild? What if a 2-foot creature could clog a shark's gills in seconds? Hagfish slime expands to 10,000 times its volume, enough to fill a trash can from a single gulp. They spin a 100-meter-long slime thread in under 5 seconds, faster than most humans can sprint 10 meters. To escape predators, they twist their bodies into knots, rotating 180 degrees to saw through their own slime. Scientists now use hagfish slime to create bandages that stop bleeding 3x faster than regular gauze. Nature's slimiest escape artist might just save human lives one day. What if I told you a 450-million-year-old creature's blood saves thousands of lives every year? Their blue blood holds 30% more volume than a human's by body weight, nature's super-concentrated defense system. Over 100 medical tests rely on it to detect deadly bacteria in vaccines, for drugs, and even contact lenses. It clots instantly, in just 15 seconds, when exposed to pathogens, trapping invaders like a biological tripwire. Here's the mind blow. It can detect a single bacterium in 10 million gallons of water, more sensitive than any lab test. And scientists still can't replicate this ancient defense system. Nature's been perfecting it for 500 million years. What if a rodent could outlive you, without a single wrinkle? These hairless wonders live 30+ years, 10 times longer than lab rats, without showing age-related decline. Their skin is so hyperelastic it resists tumors, 98% cancer-free even at 30 years old. They survive 18 minutes in 10% oxygen, like being at 17,000 feet, while most mammals would suffocate. But here's the real twist, they're the only eusocial mammals on Earth. Just 2% of the colony work while one queen monopolizes reproduction, like insect colonies, but with mammals. Nature's ultimate survivor, and we're still unraveling its secrets. Did you know this 5mm creature holds the secret to biological immortality? When threatened, it reverses its life cycle, shrinking back to a juvenile polyp and restarting its lifespan infinitely. No other animal can do this. Its cells undergo transdifferentiation, a rare process found in just 0.0001% of species. This lets it transform adult cells into embryonic ones. Found in every ocean except polar regions, it survives temperature extremes from 40 degrees Fahrenheit to 108 degrees Fahrenheit, thriving where most life would perish. Scientists call it a biological time machine. What if this power could one day rewrite human aging itself?